trying to get my ears in? You need a wider screen. Yeah. So this isn't going to be a long interview.
That's what she said. Hi, this is Craig Da Sousa on InfusionTV.
Here we are live at Infusion Magazine Experience with Craig Da Sousa, and we are proud to invite him to Dubai for what, the second time?
That's right, yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. So you've been here for what, 2 days, 3 days now? How have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, 3 nights stay. It's been amazing. The beach resort is incredible. The staff are really friendly and the facilities are awesome. And the cool thing about it is I brought a little mini studio set up with me. So I was sitting in my room making some beats, coming for a swim in the sea, having a play in the water park, coming back, working some more. So it's kind of like I never left home, to be honest.
And I think after what you just said, you'll be invited back.
Yeah, I hope so.
One thing I'm really interested in, as well as the DJing side of things, is the live music stuff that you're doing and have done. So I want to know a little bit more about that.
Sure, I mean, I've always kind of thought that any DJ out there really needs to get involved in the studio if they want to graduate to the next level. The music you make is your business card, it's your calling card, it's kind of what gets you the gigs. So that's kind of why I got into the studio. I've worked in a couple of live bands like Magic Carpet Ride, which is an acid jazz act. And I've got another act called the Iridium Project, which is my club act, where we make and jam live house music for 2-3 hours. And depending on the energy that's happening out there, we feed off it and make music we've never even rehearsed before. So it's quite interesting.
That needs to be our next trick, I think. We need to bring you out here to do that 100%, 100%. So moving on to the South African scene, we're all keen to know, because we got Charles here, unfortunately he lets the scene down. So what's it like in real life?
Well, after his award that he won last night, I don't know if you can say that anymore, but the scene's rocking. It's really cool because it's the first time South African music's been exposed to the international circuit, and people all of a sudden are going, wow, you know, that's something different, haven't heard that before. And acts like Goldfish and so forth have really opened up gates for all us other producers to actually start getting out there, and it's really exciting. As far as the scene in South Africa is concerned, it's a relatively new scene and not really formalized, so it's kind of like the Wild West in a way, but it's cool, man. Like, as long as you know the rules and how to play the game, you get by it. The support is fantastic.
On to one last thing that I want to know. The pop scene right now, and I won't mention the D word, but Skrillex and the likes of that and all this music. Where does that fit in your psyche as a house DJ and as a music producer? What do you think the scene is like generally on a global scale?
Well, it's what it always has been. Pop is bubblegum. It's the first thing people hear that they get into. That's the introduction to electronic music. I've always seen myself as one to work in the underground scene, pioneering new sounds, moving them into what eventually becomes pop. As far as Skrillex is concerned and the whole dubstep scene, it's kind of going to be where Fidget is now, nowhere eventually, you know. It's going to come and go. It doesn't have that sustainability, that longevity that house music has had for the last 20 years, you know. So that's kind of my opinion on it. I know it sounds a little bit staunch, but that's how I feel. And I've always been part of the underground, and I always felt that music needs to have soul and it needs to have essence, and you can't just appeal to that easy commercial angle because it never lasts long.
Perfect. Well, here we are, 360. Craig's just about to go on. Thank you very much for your time, mate. Absolute pleasure. And you've got to fly back straight after this, yeah?
Yeah, 3:30 flight,
Hardcore, hardcore. Love it. InfusionTV, out.